Assalamualaikum and good morning to our panel and to my classmates. So my name is Adil bin Muhammad Anwar, and our title for our proposal is the production of vegan MSG using seaweed, shiitake mushroom, garlic, onion and ginger. So our team member is Sumita, anak perempuan Govinda Raja, and Nur Silatul Rozi binti Nur Hadi.
So, introduction to MSG. What is MSG? MSG is standard, it's a short form for monosodium glutamate, MSG. So it is an umami seasoning that take amino acid of umami or glutamic acid as or we call it as glutamate from the natural sources and pair it with the sodium ion to make it crystalline. So what is umami? Umami is the fifth taste, joining sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. These are unique tastes that cannot be created by mixing other tastes, and are known as the basic of or primary taste. Umami is a general term used mainly for substance combining the amino acid glutamate and the nucleotides inosinate and guanylate with minerals such as sodium and potassium. So, who found and discovered umami as a fifth taste? Long time ago, Japanese chemist who names Ikeda Kikuné was the first to isolate an ingredient in sea cup that had a distinctive, almost meat-like taste. The invention coming out of Kikuné's lab was a white powdered substance called MSG. MSG was embraced and praised as an inexpensive. It introduced it as a food flavoring in 1908. MSG was embraced and praised as an inexpensive seasoning that could be made bland, nutritious food taste good. Japanese chemist Ikeda Kikuné was the first to isolate an ingredient in sea cup that had a distinctive, almost meat-like taste. The invention of Kikuné's labs was white powdered substance called MSG. Ikeda made this great announcement in the August page of the Journal of the Chemical Society of Tokyo. He wrote a chemical with the molecular formula C5H9NO4. This and the substance's other properties were exactly the same as those of glutamic acid and amino acid produced by the human body and present in animal stock. When the protein containing glutamic acid is broken down by cooking, fermentation, or ripening, it becomes glutamate. According to U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA), the glutamate in MSG is chemically indistinguishable from the glutamate that is naturally present in food proteins. The FDA's Department of Health and Human Services notes on its website our body automatically metabolizes both sources of glutamate in the same way. An average adult consumes approximately 13 grams of glutamate each day from the protein in food, while intake of added MSG is estimated at around 0.55 grams per day. This was from Brighton, 2016.
So for the objective of our proposal is to make a healthy vegan monosodium glutamate MSG and to determine the most preferred ratio of formulation based on the acceptability of vegan monosodium glutamate MSG toward consumer testing. And the last one is to evaluate the nutritional composition of vegan MSG. So now we will go through into our literature review. So the first ingredient that we use in our vegan MSG is garlic. So effect of garlic in cardiovascular disease is it can help to treat a variety of blood and heart related disorders including arteriosclerosis or artery hardening and high cholesterol, heart attack, coronary heart disease and hypertension. So garlic also can help to prevent lung cancer, prostate cancer, breast cancer, stomach cancer, rectal cancer, and colon cancer. So garlic also has effect on blood glucose level. So garlic contains bioactive chemicals such as allicin, allene, diallyl disulfide, diallyl trisulfide, diallyl sulfate, S-allyl cytine, ajoin, and allyl mercaptan, that which is thought to help prevent high blood glucose levels. So garlic extract also can help reduce insulin resistance. So a study was conducted that demonstrated that metformin treatment with garlic reduces blood glucose levels in individuals faster than metformin alone. So garlic also has effect as anti-carcinogenic. So carcinogenic is a substance or organism or agent capable of causing cancer. So garlic has numerous anti-cancer properties. Garlic's anti-carcinogenic effect has been characterized by a variety of mechanisms, including an increase in glutathione levels, collecting enzyme actions such as S-transfer, catalase, and glutathione is the ability to hunt down radicals, the restoration mechanism of DNA, and the safety of chromosome impairment. So garlic bulk protein has a considerable effect on tumor growth. So the next ingredient that we use in our vegan MSG is onion. So onion, or the scientific name is Allium cepa, has been esteemed as both a food and a medicinal plant. So it is a low latitude horticulture crop with a short growing season, and it is frequently referred to as the queen of the kitchen because of its highly prized aroma, scent, and distinct taste, as well as the therapeutic benefits of its flavor compounds. So humans have been using onions since the Neolithic period, and they are currently used all across the world. So throughout the year, onions are used in curries, as spice, in salads, as a condiment, or cooked with other vegetables such as boiled or baked. So onion benefits toward human health is eating onions can be beneficial to our cardiovascular system. Quercetin, a polyphenol present in onions, has been shown in studies to help lower high blood pressure and lipids levels. According to the American Chemical Society, the tearless onion can also help protect against heart disease. So they are a good source of flavonoids, including quercetin, which are phytochemicals with strong antioxidant effects. So onions are high in disease and free radical fighting antioxidants, which aid in the repair and protection of damaged cells in the body. So the third ingredient that we use in our vegan MSG is ginger. So ginger is a member of the same plant family as cardamom and turmeric. So the spicy scent of ginger is primarily due to the presence of ketones, particularly gingerols, which appear to be the key component of ginger examined in much of the health-related scientific study. So the main part of ginger consumed is the rhizome, which is the horizontal stem from which the roots develop. Ginger benefits as antioxidants. So the existence of oxidative stress is linked to a variety of ailments, and one typical mechanism used to explain the actions and health advantages of ginger is its antioxidant qualities. So ginger has been shown to reduce age-related oxidative stress markers and to protect against ethanol-induced hepatotoxicity, which is liver cancer disease, by reducing oxidative effects in rats given ethanol. So ginger ingestion has been shown to lower lipid peroxidation and normalize the activities of superoxide, dismutase, and catalase. So next is ginger benefits toward human health. So ginger can help with morning sickness and nausea after cancer therapy. So according to a 2016 review, the odor-producing components gingerols and shogals are beneficial in avoiding nausea and vomiting. So the levels of such components, however, can vary depending on the type of ginger. So dry ginger contains the highest quantities of gingerol, followed by fresh ginger and powdered ginger tea. Furthermore, ginger effects to metabolic improvement. Ginger's effectiveness in metabolic disorders has also been extensively studied. So the relationship between ginger supplementation and type 2 diabetes is the influence of ginger on diabetes-related indices like glycemic markers, lipids level, and blood pressure, while 4 look into obesity-related illness like cardiovascular disease, serum adipocytokines, and breast cancer. So the effect of ginger on biochemical parameters associated to T2DM is type 2 diabetes, and found that it significantly reduced fasting blood sugar, hemoglobin A1C, insulin sensitivity, and insulin resistance. So the included study focused on the effect of ginger on obesity.
Okay, thank you Adil. I'm Santaban Ranjan. Now I'm gonna present about shiitake mushroom in literature review. Well, the shiitake is a part of Latinal Ebro species. It's an edible mushroom native to East Asia. Shiitake have a meaty structure and rosy flavor, making them a perfect addition to cooking. Shiitake are also unique for a plant because they contain all 8 essential amino acids along with a type of essential fatty acid called linoleic acid. It helps with weight loss and building muscle. It also has bone building benefits, improve digestion, and reduce food allergies. So, the benefits of shiitake mushroom toward human health are research suggests that shiitake mushroom help fight cancer cells and the Latinol in shiitake help heal chromosome damage caused by anti-cancer treatment. This suggests shiitake are potential cancer-fighting food. Shiitake mushroom are a great source of B vitamins, which help support adrenal function and turn nutritional from food into usable. Besides that, seaweed is a good source of nutritionals such as protein, vitamin, mineral, and dietary fiber. Seaweed has been used since ancient time as food mainly by Asian countries, like in Western countries. The mainly application has been a gelling agent and collage. Benefits of seaweed toward human health are adding seaweed to the diet may help boost a person's fiber intake without a large increase in calories. Component in seaweed may also reduce diabetes risk factors such as inflammation, high fat level, and insulin sensitivity. Again, thank you Adil for the methodology of preparing shiitake mushroom, preferably in the sunlight if possible. Allow them to air dry for 7 to 10 days. Place the mushroom in an oven heated to 175 degrees Celsius for the 2 hours, flipping off a way. Mushroom will be partially dry. Transfer the mushroom to the colander to continue to air dry for another 3 to 5 days. So for preparing the seaweed, wash the fresh seaweed in a fresh water and pick up at the end of the blender to eliminate any sand. Place the seaweed on an oven and bake at 160 to 170 degrees Celsius until the seaweed is dry. The drying process may take only 15 to 20 minutes. For the preparing the garlic, preheat the oven to 170 degrees Celsius or the lowest available temperature. Remove the outer skin or outer wrapper of the cloves. Utilize the sharp knife to mince or slice each clove. Bake the garlic for 30 minutes. So for the preparing onion, preheat at 140 F or 60 degrees Celsius. Lay the tiny slice of onion. Check the temperature every 30 minutes to ensure that the onions are being heated evenly. After about 6 to 12 hours of waiting, the onion will be shrink and be ready to storage. So for preparing the ginger, raise the rhizome or the ginger root with a cool, clean water. Peel all the pieces and make thin slices. Make sure the ginger gets 6 to 7 hours of direct sunlight daily. Allow it to dry for 1 to 2 days. For the best result, occasionally verify and turn the slides every 2 hours. In order to make vegan MSG, the ratio of seaweed, shiitake mushroom, onion, ginger, and garlic is 155 grams. Used in this research is using this ratio. Then pour the powder mixture into the pan and fry until the smell comes. So this slide shows the formula of method 1, 2, and 3 and control, and also this table contains different ratio for each and every method. So the main method that we use for our vegan MSG is method 1. This slide shows the chromatography test, which is MSG, was transferred to the different 10 ml watery flask and dilute the volume with the methanol such that the final concentration was 0.4 minus 1 US. Standard and 3 different sample solutions were applied to the TLC plate. The plate were derivatized with 1% of ninhydrin solution in acetone and dried at 63 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. The qualification of the standard and sample were performed by means of the CHAMAC TLC scanner 3 control. The amount of MSG in the sample solution were computed from the calibration plot. Proximate analysis for the moist, crude fat, crude protein, and hash were carried out in accordance with an official method which is used by this method. To determine the crude protein, the formula that I have shown here. To determine the crude fat, that formula that I have shown here. We will use direct heat method to determine of the hash content for the formula that I have shown here. For determining the moist content, the gravimetric method will be used and will be calculated by using this formula. Carbohydrate determinant will be determined using the mathematical function which is 100% with total minus by with total of hash, protein, fat, crude fiber, and moisture. To determine the mineral content, 1 gram of sample was degasted with 20 ml of 2:1 HNO3 and heated until white film were evaporated, then filtered into standard 50 ml volumetric flasks and make up to the mark with distilled water. The mineral Cu, Zn, Cd, and Pb were determined using hair ethylene flame atomic absorption. Next is sensory evaluation. Vegan MSG will be given to 50 people to evaluate for the sensory properties such as taste, appearance, smell, and overall acceptability. Also evaluate by rating scale. 1 is represent extremely dislike, 2 is represent dislike, 3 is represent moderate, 4 is represent like, and 5 is represent extremely like. Thank you.
Expected result. First, if we use many types of ingredients inside our MSG, then the quality and the benefit towards human health will increase. Second, the medium amount of shiitake mushroom will have more acceptability of vegan MSG on sensory evaluation. Third, vegan MSG creates deep flavors and mixes together different ingredients to create balanced, flavorsome food. This is the expected budget from the research we will conduct. Upcoming next session. For chemical, we use hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide, sodium metabisulfite solution, sulfuric acid, shiitake mushroom, seaweed, onion, garlic, and ginger. So hydrochloric acid we use 500 ml, which costs 55 ringgit per item per unit. Then we use sodium hydroxide in 1 kilogram, that costs 12 ringgit and 30 cents per unit. Sodium metabisulfite solution we need in packaging, we buy in 500 gram in the package, that costs 14 ringgit. Then sulfuric acid, weight 500 gram, that costs 26 ringgit. Shiitake mushroom for the ingredients, main ingredients in this research, 100 gram. We need 100 gram of shiitake mushroom, which costs 4 ringgit. Seaweed we need 10 gram, 4 ringgit. Onion we need 1 kilogram, that costs 10 ringgit. Garlic also garlic 30 gram, which costs 2 ringgit. Ginger 30 gram cost RM. The total amount of those ingredients is RM120 and 30 cents.